Hey everyone watching, it's me, Costa Rica, I'm back, and we are continuing Pokemon Blue. Now, one thing I figured I should do now is... So I didn't talk about the Pokemon we found in Gen 1, in Route 1, because we couldn't catch Pokemon yet, and I thought we were gonna get the tools we need to catch Pokemon Professor Oak after we deliver his package, but I guess he doesn't do that in this version, he does in the remake. But I figured I'll explain them now anyway, because we can get Pokeballs now once we go back to Viridian City. Okay, so here we go. So on Route 1, first of all, we can catch Pidgeys. So the pros of Pidgeys are it's immune to Ghost and Ground type, which means that it's not resistant, it's immune. So Ghost or Ground type moves, if used against a Pidgey, will not hit. The main cons of Pidgey, though, are that it's a pretty average Pokemon, all things considered. None of its stats are really that stand out, except for its speed, which is just kind of alright. It evolves into Pidgeotto at level 18, and Pidgeot at level 36. Overall, there's better normal flying types out there, so it's just kind of okay. The other Pokemon we can catch on Route 1 are Rattata. So, the pros of a Rattata are they are the only Pokemon line in this game that can learn Super Fang, which will cut a enemy's HP. It does half of an enemy's total HP damage. Well, no, it does half the amount of HP they have left. Yeah. Which is pretty good, and it's a pure normal type, so it only has one weakness, which is fighting type. The main con is that outside of its speed and its attack, they have really low stats, and even then its speed and attack aren't really much to write home about. They're honestly way better normal types in this game, it's kinda bad. Yeah. Yeah, all they're really good for is just buying them on the way back so that you can get some experience. Unfortunately, unlike the later games, the like XP bar that tells you how much like XP you need to get another level is not in this game. You can still check though, I'll show you in a sec. Come on. So yeah, if we go to Pokemon, we can see... So we need 26 more experience points to level up. Alright, now that we're back in Viridian City, we can have a proper look around the city now that we can, you know, access the full scope of this place. So yeah, heal me up. So... no. So, I want to go back to the Pokemon, because now that we've delivered that package, we can actually buy stuff now. So, I'm gonna buy... I'll go 5 Pokeballs. And a couple antidotes, let's see... I'll get 5 of them. And actually, I want a few more Pokeballs. Yeah, that's good. I never realized what the sprite of Bulbasaur on the bottom left of like the screen there, it looks kind of scuffed. He's real flat. I'm trying to memorize all my notes. I guess this is the trainer school. Okay, be sure to read the blackboard carefully. So yeah, we got a list of all the status types in this game, so how about we have a look at them? So, Sleep. A Pokemon can't attack if it's asleep. Pokemon will stay asleep even after battles. Use an Awakening to wake them up. When in Poison, a Pokemon's health steadily drops. Poison lingers after battle. Use an antidote to cure poison. Paralysis could make Pokemon move misfire. Paralysis remains after battle. Use paralysis heal for treatment. So yeah, basically that one's saying that it will sometimes not be able to attack, not all the time, only sometimes. Unlike sleep, which will always stop a Pokemon from being able to attack. Although unlike paralysis, sleep wears off on its own, even if you don't use an awakening. A burn reduces power and speed. It also caused ongoing damage. Burn remains after. Yeah, burns can be pretty bad. Use burn heal to cure a Pokemon. And then freeze. If frozen, a Pokemon becomes totally immobile. Stays frozen even after the battle ends. Use Ice to thaw out Pokemon. Also, if a Pokemon's hit with a fire move, or uses a fire move, they'll be thawed out. But freeze actually doesn't come up that much in this game, so I wouldn't worry about that one too much. Hello. I bet you love Pokemon too. Coming up with nicknames is fun, but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Like, I mean, I guess so. Alright, so instead of heading on, if we head left, there's some stuff over here to do. So this is Route 22. And we get great music. I like this one. I like it a lot more in the remake, but it's still good in this version. So yeah, Route 22 has some new Pokemon for us to check out, so I'm gonna get into it. So, first of all, we have Nidoran Nidoran males. So Nidoran males have pretty well distributed stats. Decent offense and a decent defensively, only having 2 weaknesses. And it can evolve early because it uses an item called a Moonstone, which we'll get soon. The main con is that it doesn't learn new moves once it's fully evolved, so you have to wait to fully evolve it if you want it to have some good moves. And on the other side, we have Nidoran females. Again, pretty well distributed stats. They are decent defensively, have only 2 weaknesses, and they have a higher defense stat than their male counterparts, and can also evolve early because they use Moonstones. Again, the main con is that you have to wait before it evolves for it to learn good moves, and it's basically Nidoking, but it has less attack and more defense, but it has boobs, I guess. It's just kind of okay. Anyway, we got our first water type move for Dawdle, Bubble. So, there's one other new Pokemon here. Oh yeah, while I'm walking around, I can explain a quick version difference. And that is how, I believe it's Nidoran females are more common in blue version compared to their male counterparts, while males are more common in red. You can still get both in either version. It's just easier to get one in each version. Alright, so the last Pokemon we can encounter here is Spearows. Now, Spearows have good attack and speed, but low defense, and they are going to be the next member of our team. So yeah, toss a Pokeball at it. I want to be careful about this because I don't want to knock it out by accident, but I think it'll survive a tackle. Yeah, the catch rate for these guys isn't too low, so... Cool. So it eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speeds to stay airborne. Yeah, right. I shall name you... Dan. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, so while I was looking for that Spearow, I also caught a Rattata and a Nidoran female, because as you fill your Pokedex, you actually get some pretty good rewards, so I would recommend catching Pokemon even if you don't plan on using them, just so you can get access to some of the rewards. And since we have Pokemon I don't plan on using, that gives me a good chance to show this off, the PC. So we already saw that at the beginning, where we got an item, like the potion, but we can also deposit Pokemon in the PC. Sadly, we didn't get like the little like sorting boxes that later games would have. We're a little not quite there yet, but hey, we can still store our Pokemon, so that's helpful. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna put Stan in front so he can get some levels. Okay. Oh yeah, back at Route 22, I should mention, something I forgot to mention is, in this game there's something known as Stab, which stands for Same Type Attack Bonus. Basically, if your Pokemon uses a move that's the same type as them, then they get a little buff to the damage it would do. So Bubble gets a little, like, bonus to it when Dawdle here uses it because he's a water type. Anyway, so if we head this way... Hey Costa, you're gonna Pokemon League? Forget it, you probably don't have any badges. The god won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? So yeah, this particular rival battle is completely optional. You don't have to do it, but I like to do it because you get some experience and, you know, it's fun. So, send out Dawdle for now. Oh yeah, so our rival, his first Pokemon, is, as you can see, a level 9 Pidgey. It has Gust, Sand Attack, and Tackle. Sand Attack can be... oh, cool. Can be a pain because it lowers... what's it called? Accuracy, so your moves will miss more. And then... let's defeat this guy. We'll get to see what else. Ooh, that's not good. And I don't have a potion because I was too lazy to walk back to the Pokemon Center earlier, so I used it. Yeah, that probably wasn't a good idea. Then I have to deal with annoying beeping. But hey, Stan leveled up, so that's nice. Anyway, so I was about to use Bulbasaur while I change Pokemon. Stan baby got this, I don't know. So yeah, his Bulbasaur is level 8, it has Tackle, Growl, and Leech Seed. If you didn't pick the same star as me, he can either have Squirtle, level 9 Water type with Tackle, Growl, and Bubble, or Charmander, level 9 with Scratch and Growl. So yeah, the best thing we got going for me is we have Peck, which is super effective, because flying is good against grass. I don't entirely know why, but I'm not gonna look this gift in the mouth. Nice! Ah, you just lucked out! Our Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I had to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Jerk. Anyway. So, back in Viridian. First stop is the Pokemon Center. No, I don't need you to heal it again. We're all good. What are you doing? Pokemon Center is gets tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon? So yeah, Pokemon Center just a free full heal, everything is good now. If you use the Pokemon Center. When I go shop in Pewter City, I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest. Oh yeah, there's that old man from earlier. If you talk to him, he'll give you a tutorial on how to catch Pokemon. But we don't need to do that, because I've already caught 3 Pokemon, not counting my starter. Okay. You know what? I think now's a good spot to end this episode, so... we officially started our Pokemon journey, we've caught a brand new teammate, we defeated our rival again. Next time, we're gonna head through that door, so we can head to the Viridian Forest and make our way to the next city. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this part. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe and all that, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.